Moving on to the overheads, when I work with MIDI, I want to separate the cymbals from the cells, meaning the toms and the snare, because I want to process them separately for more optimal results, more control, etc. etc. So let's listen to them. We're gonna listen to them both. Okay, so we have again a little bit of compression. Oh yeah, I used to do this on cymbals, on MIDI cymbals for some reason. Yeah, it depends though. Sometimes I may not do it. I reduce the attack a little bit and increase the sustain. That's not something that I will do all the time, but I really like doing that. Some EQ, I guess. Yeah, clean some shit up. Yeah, this shit with cymbals can get really complicated. There's a great plugin for that though. The Clarify. Where's the Clarify? There it is. This is a great plugin for cymbals. I didn't have it back then, but you sample the sound. I mean, let me hear it. Let's show it. Okay, and then let's bypass the other plugins. And then he samples the sounds and has some algorithm inside the plugin that cleans the cymbals very, very nicely. And you don't have to do like here 1000 points of EQ and get mad. Let's listen to it. Really cool plugin. I didn't use it in that session, but you know, in other bands I have used it. It is really, really nice plugin, and it gets a lot of headaches. It gets your head saved from a lot of headaches, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'll also process them together as I usually do. I think the saturation again, yeah, with Steven Slade shit. Some delay for some, very, very, very few though. It's this the mix knob is at 2%. It's like just to get the wideness, and some stereo processing to make them a little bit more stereo. Just don't fall frequency-wise on the guitars. Okay, moving to toms. Let's find a spot with toms. Okay. EQ, some EQ again. Okay, I didn't do anything here. Yeah, sometimes in this session, I think I did it. Yeah. Sometimes I do the processing of the toms all together, especially if there's samples, because it is not too much of a need to process them separately. Usually, but maybe depending on the sample, maybe I'll process them individually. But in this case, I process them all in a group. Again, some EQ, not too crazy stuff. Just some cleaning, saturation, I guess. Yep. Clipping. A lot of clipping, actually. And EQ. I have some harsh mids, high mids and highs. Yeah, which quite possibly originated from the clipping, the too much clipping. Let's listen to them. Okay, so coming up to the room, nothing too specific here again. Again, some EQ, yeah, getting rid of some mids, compression, a lot of compression actually. Let's listen to. Okay, technical problem. Let's return to the rooms. They sound like this, unprocessed. A lot of compression. I really like this version of the 1176. It saturates the hell of a lot if you crank the input and have the old button in. It just saturates the shit out of it, and some extra saturation with Decapitator, great plugin, and some EQ. So this is the final sound of the drums with everything processed. Okay, so after that, I export this bus with everything on it. I trim it down minus 5 dBs. This is just for the compressor, for the mix, for the bus compressor, the 2 bus compressor. For some glue. You know, I usually heat it around 3 dB, 3.5 dB, something like that. So it's just for gain staging. Anyway, so I export the whole drum thing, and I then move on to the bass.